You set goals to yourself, but you procrastinate. You do a to-do list, but you rarely follow through. If this happens again and again and again, there must be a problem. Looking at it now, I realized that I wasn't motivated. I wasn't reading as much books as I wanted to because I didn't find the ones I liked. I wasn't enjoying math because it was very hard for me to understand the subject to a point of mastery. My writings were not at the level of excellence I wanted them to be. I had only participated in one internship. I didn't even have a blog. Where was my motivation? I decided that I needed to push myself hard and find a motivation in little things that I did. I started with internships. Last I talked about how I wanted to do 8 internships in 6 months. Though I wasn't able to complete those 8 internships yet, I was able to do 4. And those 4 internships taught me that doing internships really helps you. And it motivated me that I needed to look for internships that would help me in my hero's journey, help me learn more and experience more. So it worked on internships. I decided to try it on reading. At the beginning of Acton, I was obsessed with reading. But as time passed, that obsession wore off. That was until September, where that emotion came back because I felt I was in movies when I read books, and that emotion came back. And I decided to continue reading, expose myself. And I discovered my favorite type of books, mystery books and thrillers. Then I started that fire, and it started expanding and expanding and expanding, and I went places I never thought I would be going. I've read All Is Not Forgotten, El Odio Que Das, The Art of Racing in the Rain, The Giver, and The Nix. As you can probably tell by now, reading is something I'm really motivated to do. And there's a lot of other books I want to read. Writing was also something I loved doing in my first few years of Acton. But that inspiration stayed in the past as well as my writing. It was not until I entered Launchpad where I realized that everyone had a blog. And they wrote about their passions, what they were going to do in the future, what they liked, their projects, and I really wanted that. I challenged myself and I said, I need to do a blog, and I did. I just didn't really know what I wanted to write about. It only took me 1 week to think what I wanted to write about, write it, and publish it. Putting excuses limited my creativity, and that affected my writing. As you can see here, I now write a lot about my thoughts, something that caught my attention in a book, and I'm really enjoying it. Math. 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 So many emotions in just one word. I like and I hate math. Just like everything in life, math at the beginning is very hard. And you sometimes have the resources to make it easier for you, but you're too blind to see it. My resources were videos, math videos. But I wasn't watching them as constantly as I should have. I realized that when I got stuck, real stuck in a topic about probabilities. While doing 8th grade, probability was the easiest topic ever, one of my favorites even. But now, it's the one I'm being most challenged at. So I know I need to watch videos, and I'm doing that. Baby steps. But at the end, it's going to be better for the long run. While doing all my academics, I was able to find a few things that interested me. Talking is the way we communicate with people. I'm really grateful to say that I know 2 languages, English and Spanish. But if I'm able to learn much more, why just stick with those 2 if we can add Italian into the equation? It has been a very difficult road. You're basically learning how to talk again. But I can definitely say, me estoy divirtiendo. Talking is not the only way we communicate. Another way I really enjoy is music. 2 weeks ago, my parents bought me an ukulele. And it has been a very difficult road, but, especially since I want to learn it only watching videos. But, I'm also enjoying that. Looking at the work I did before September, I can definitely rate it as okay work. I know I could have pushed myself harder. That's why this session, I pushed myself harder and I found motivation in little things I did. I hope for myself to continue living this way. And I hope for you to find that motivation that will light that fire and it will continually grow. Thank you.